Shalom, shalom. Before we get started, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kabakulash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS. Peace, honor, respect to you brothers that's out there laboring, edifying, rightly dividing the word, the truth, and sincerity. And shalom to you believers out there, the Akim Wahakwa. And, this is going to be basically various topics because I want to touch on a couple things. So, um, I'm pretty sure you brothers and sisters all heard about the power, about the phone thing, all right? And we not ignorant to Satan devices. We understand that, um, basically they got an on and off switch. They said it was um, they said it was a solar flare, but hold on real quick. Grab my phone because I just had an email. Here we go. All right. And I got an email from Slash Gear. Let me see if I can pull this up. Bear with me 1 second. I got this on my way going home. So let me pull this up. They funny. Just get these keywords in here so I can come. All right, let me see. All right, so according to Slash Gear, it said what? It said why today's. Oh no, this ain't the one. This ain't the one. Hold on. Let me try that. Here we go. We finally know what caused the AT&T outage, and it's probably not what you thought. Yeah, it's not what we think. All right. On Thursday, over 70,000 AT&T customers suddenly lost cell service a mere hours after the company announced that its services were back online Thursday at 2:10 p.m. Released a statement that informed customers that the outage was caused by the application and execution of an incorrect process used as we were expanding our network. Now, I forgot where I heard where it was saying that it was supposed to be a cyber attack or something, and they was shutting the stuff down. And I think it might have been a brother lesson, but nonetheless, let me see, Dabu. Let me do this. Let's do this because see, this the thing. What's that? The first Thessalonians. That might be two. This the thing. First Thessalonians 5, right? Verse 1. But of the times and of the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. Right. There's no need for me to tell, brothers and sisters, you brothers and sisters in the know what's really going on. All right. For yourselves know perfectly that that day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. We all know this. It's not about if the Lord comes, it's just about when. And the Lord gave us what? He gave us signs upon his arrival, and we seeing those signs coming to pass. All right, I'm gonna jump down to verse 4. It says, matter of fact, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Right. So when that happened, we know that all hell is about to break loose. We know that Esau got his grimy little fingers and everything. We know this. And it's all orchestrated through Yahweh Shem Yahushua on the left hand. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that that day shall overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness, right? So we know what's going on. When we see these things, this is why what? Let's get this. This is why when all hell break loose, right? Isaiah 33 and 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, right? So wisdom and knowledge. What wisdom and knowledge? This wisdom and knowledge in its purest form will be our stability and the strength of salvation. All right. So while everybody, panicking, they bugging out, us brothers and sisters will be cool, calm, and collected. Now, it's the scripture tell us what the elect will be scarcely saved. All right. It's gonna be times where we're gonna be shook up, but not like the average schmo out here. All right. So they saying they finally understand what caused it. We know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? That Esau, he got his little grimy hands in it. Let's see. Over on YouTube.
This is Dabu 7. We now have pharmacies across the country reporting delays to prescription orders, and it's all due to an ongoing cyber attack against one of the nation's largest healthcare technology companies. They're saying that Change Healthcare has reported this morning that they cannot process orders from patients or anyone throughout the U.S. because of this cybersecurity issue. It's affecting its networks. They noticed this first thing this morning, and in response to this, they disconnected from being online and disconnected from their systems. Is how they
That's
put it.
this is where I heard it. So you see, it's deeper, okay? Because I believe if I'm not mistaken, let me just continue let the video play.
To stop further impacts. So this is an ongoing event. They say that they will provide updated information as it becomes available, but this affects pharmacies across the country as they have been put on notice that this will disrupt their ability to get certain medicines and different things like that from the pharmacy from here forward until they clear this up. Some are saying, is this a beta test? What's the odds that this is happening at the same time as the big cell phone outage? Regardless, it seems like something is in the offing, and I would be ready for it. And a lot more of this type of stuff. I'll leave a link below. Follow me on Twitter for updates. Join me on the live
So you
stream.
see, and if I'm not mistaken, let me look this up. I believe those Houthis said they could shut our internet down. They know where pipes or whatever. Let me see. Houthis may sabotage internet cables in Red Sea. Now that video I just played, that was just yesterday. So that's let's go here. Houthis may sabotage Western internet cables in Red Sea. Yemen telecom firms warn. All right. So you don't know what's happening on the background. We don't understand. Look, telecom firms linked to UN recognize the Yemen government have said they fear Houthi rebels are planning to sabotage a network of submarine cables, all right, in the Red Sea, critical to the functioning of the Western internet and transmission of financial data. The warning came after a Houthi-linked Telegram channel published a map of the cables running along the bed of the Red Sea. See, so we again. Let me see what this. I hope it ain't a whole bunch of ads.
If you only have a few $100 to invest right now, click this link right here because
2 weeks ago, the Prime Minister came to the House to make it clear, as I did the following day, that unless Houthi leaders desisted from their inflammatory actions, we would not hesitate to act again.
All right, so that just, but yeah, so they're saying they have the power to, sabotage our internet over here, man. And I don't doubt that. All right. So this is the article. If your brothers and sisters want to go back and read it later. All right. So a lot going on, a lot going on. So now, let's see. Let me go to next is, um, let's go, let's go here. So I got this from the brother Baquar Amar from Me and a Dollar Account. Zero Hedge. He was going into this article and he was pulling up some good things. Now we all know, right? The second Esdras, all right, the 15th chapter, it says what? It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. All right. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And I just did a lesson on in Tempe, Arizona. They built the first 15-minute city. It's called a cul-de-sac. Okay. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right, this is the things that's coming. And right now we have what? We have a border crisis, man. Even down here, I'm in Georgia. I've been noticing a lot more, let's say, unfamiliar faces walking around. A lot more Africans, a lot more Latinos walking around here. I've been noticing that. You know, I hope the public. This is from Zero Hedge. All right, I hope public is waking up. Border invasion sparked migrant crisis. Border invasion sparks migrant crime crisis in major cities. Right. So this is an invasion, man. When you see what's going on with the borders, it says 7.2 million illegal entered the U.S. under Biden administration, okay, an amount greater than population of 36 states. So a whole new couple states just entered, and like I said, I've been noticing a lot more people from Africa, people from Latinos been coming. I just been noticing that like since I first moved down here. Like it wasn't like that when I moved down here. And I've been down here for like 6 years. And I just been noticing that, you know. So this is what's going on, man. And this is a part of that, that tribulation, Jacob's trouble, man. All right, the Lord is not going to be playing because you got to figure. And I did a lesson back with sharing something from Kim Iverson. She was going into it how it's just a route they can come through. Let me see if I can find it. You know, I did a lesson on this some time ago. And she was talking to the guy, and the guy was like, he was just interviewing people, asking them why they coming to America. The other brother did a lesson. The guys was from Syria, but they crossing through the Mexican uh, Texas border from Syria. Come on, man, that's a hell of a come on, man. And then in this video with Kim Iverson that I did some time ago, I should have just pulled up the lesson. They was he seen a lot of people from China. So you got to think people from China going through the Mexican, you know, come on, man. They flying to Mexico, they flying to South America, and then coming up through that way. It's a reason. should correct my lesson, but yeah, I'm gonna just it was kind of a good thing he was going into. But let's just go to the article. I ain't gonna waste more time, brothers and sisters. Let's, because this is stuff on here. Um, let me see this. Let me skip this ahead.
Still flies to destinations in North Africa, the Middle East, and the former Soviet bloc.
I don't think it's not. Let's go here. So it said over the past few weeks, New York, and that's one of them states that's been, been getting hit. New York has been overwhelmed by a wave of crimes committed by illegal immigrants. See, the attack on the police in Times Square, the shooting in Manhattan, a series of thefts in Brooklyn, all this is the work of illegal immigrants. Let's see. Get out of that. So, all right, you see here, 15-year-old migrant Jesus Alejandro Rivas Vegueroa, suspect of shooting a tourist and firing at police officer during a failed robbery in Times Square, was arrested by U.S. Marshals, joint 15 years old. Let's see this video. Let's watch this. You see, nobody know. I'm trying to do it on X. Might put it on X. It ain't showing it, but let's see. 15 years old. Boy. Let's see. Boy, I clicked off. Back on, brothers and sisters. Oh, here we go. This. Now look at this. I guess this him. Look at it. What he crying for now? What y'all? I know why the mama crying, but what he crying for? You committed a crime in Times Square, dummy. Come on, you look. U.S. Marshals detained an illegal teen migrant for shooting a tourist and firing shots at police in Times Square. What you thought was gonna happen? Now you crying. You about to do some time. National FOP Vice President Joe Gamaldi joined Newsmax to discuss the recent released body cam video that shows a group of migrants attacking NYPD officers.
By a group of migrants in Times Square. Now a total of 7 migrants have been indicted for the brutal attack. 5 of those were arrested previously. 2 more have been indicted, but investigators are still searching for them because they let them out with no cash bail. That is a stunning one. And joining us now is the National Vice President of the Florida Police Department, Lieutenant Joe Gramont. I'm so happy to have you.
So they let him out with no bail. And this is going to contribute to that sword coming down. All right. This is going to contribute to the trouble that's going to be out here. This is going to contribute to these illegal immigrants. They're not going to have no pity on you Americans, man. On you Babylonians out there. Okay. Let me see. Because when you go here to 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, what do it say? It says what? it says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack." Okay, as when a woman with child in the ninth month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. Right, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Right, anybody that knows a pregnant woman, you know, when she's having that baby, man, it start off, the contractions might be a couple minutes apart, then they boom, 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 back to back. Then the baby comes. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. The world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. I mean, you got this going, you got the border crisis going. Meanwhile, you have, the financial woes of inflation. You got the earthquakes in diverse places. You got talks, the wars and rumors of wars. You got the pessimists. All of these things is what the sorrows coming up on every side. Okay. Oh, my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. Okay. So it's gonna be a time where we're probably gonna be, we're not gonna be in the comforts of our own home. All right, able to do these lessons like this. Okay, he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. He that occupy merchandise as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein. Right. Okay, it's gonna be a time where all these possessions that we have, we can't be too into what we got, man. Okay, it's cool to have certain things. There's nothing wrong with having certain things. Okay, let me do this. Something. Let me stop sharing this. All right, now let me do this. Boom. All right, so it's cool to have nice things and all that, but we can't put too much into it. Hey, we got to be able to walk away. I don't know if you brothers and sisters are familiar with the movie called Heat. I believe it's with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. And I believe Robert De Niro was explaining, it was somebody asking him, like, why you never got married, and why you don't have a girlfriend, and why you don't have kids? And he was saying, look, in my line of work, I remember this. He said, in my line of work, if I can't walk away from it in 8 seconds, I don't want it. See, and that's how we got to be in that mindset. There's going to be a time. All right. They that marry, as they shall, as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not, as the widowers. All right. And they that labor, labor in vain. All right. That don't mean quit your job. Just know, for strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captive. For in captivity and famine shall they get children. All right. So a lot of these people coming over here, best believe they're gonna be spoiling, toiling, ravishing. They're gonna be doing all type of things. A lot of them is sleeper cells, just waiting to be activated. Let me see what they talking about.
Joe Grimaldi, first off, this is incredible. When you see these scenes, I want to put back up that footage that we were just showing. It's incredible. This one guy who's sort of the ringmaster, if you will, of the group, started shouting at the cops, resisted arrest, screaming. Then they all start beating up on the other officers. This, to me, sadly epitomizes the lawlessness that's in New York City and the lack of review of who's coming into our country, Joe Grimaldi.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And, DA Alvin Bragg is a complete embarrassment. He should resign. I mean, look at this vicious attack that is all caught on camera. And in his infinite wisdom, they let illegals who have no ties to the community whatsoever out on zero bail with just a pinky promise to show up to court. I mean,
and you see a lot of that too is what's going to contribute when you think about it. If you use common sense, in second Ezra 15 chapter, when it says what? It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another, that plus they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of the action shall stand in their power. A lot of what's going on with the citizens, they're seeing that, oh, okay, these immigrants, they're coming in, they're letting them out, No bail. They not even keeping them in. They just let them do what they want to do. They gonna say F y'all. Y'all can't protect us. F the police. F the government. F the president. F the governor. F the mayor. You, F y'all. That's gonna be a part of it. Right along with the immigrants that's coming through, they already gonna be like F y'all. All right, you see that? Look, he released from jail, and you see what he doing. He throwing the middle fingers up. This Jake though, you know this Jake, man. You know what I'm saying? This Jake right here. See, He don't give a care. Okay, migrants doing their thing in Brooklyn. They steal a scooter and then chase the person and beat them up. Look. Hey, there's another one coming soon to your neighborhood. A lot of illegal migrants and saw the NYPD off. They don't care. They not thinking, man, it's gonna get wilder and wilder. Officers making an arrest at the Randall's Island migrant shelter. Hit Eve with a chair. And you women, you proud ass women out here, y'all gonna be the main target. Booties out, titties out, walking around here, not a care in the world. What the scriptures say? You women that are at ease. These migrants and these men coming in, they gonna be at y'all. They gonna be at y'all. Y'all women, y'all really gonna get humble, especially the black woman. She's about to get humble. See, she got, these guys, she got the gun and all that. It's gonna come a time where all that shit gonna go out the window. You think about it, yesterday, your phone wasn't working. You couldn't even dial 911. What's gonna happen when that really happened? And men and all these migrants and crazy niggas out here catch wind that, oh, nobody can call 911. Guess who's gonna be the first target? You women. Y'all pretty much get the point. All right. Let's listen to this. It says, let's just listen to it. What it says, what you gonna say.
Not legal. If they were legal, they need to pay taxes.
What do you think is going to happen with the migrant crisis here in New York City?
It's getting bad because they're also next to my house and they piss on my door. I could tell that they're gang lords. I mean, they're tattooed up to head to toe. The people pissing on my door, they're tattooed up head to toe. And there's no law against illegal migrants committing crimes. So again, it's lawlessness, non-payment of taxes, siphoning all our money to their native countries, and it's just killing our economy. Eric Adams just said he's going to give 4,000 migrants jobs. That means 4,000 civilians have less jobs. It's just not fair to Americans. It's getting scary. Right now, people in the Bronx are getting attacked. People Upper East Side, 2 of them just got attacked. And it's illegal to buy mace. It's illegal to protect yourself.
So you see that, it's going down. It's going down. All right. Let's see, what was that? You go here, Isaiah 13 and 12. It says what? Let me start at 11. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. And who's more prouder besides Esau, Edom? All right, the woman, the Israelite woman. All right, y'all proud, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and it will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. And America's period is proud. All right, I noticed how when I woke up, I didn't know what was going on, but I had went on my social media and I seen people complaining about AT&T, and it was mainly women. All right, you know why? Because they want to be on social media, getting their likes, getting their ego stroked. And that's what's going to happen. The Lord is going to cause what? The haughtiness of the proud, the arrogancy of the proud to cease. All that pride, that shit going to go out the window, especially with you women, you black women, man. And I will make a man more precious than fine gold. Yeah. All you women out there, you say you don't need no man. And it's not your Pookies and Ray Rays that y'all used to dealing with. It's going to be men of the Lord, men who have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Men who have, that is basically of the elect. All right, they're going to be the Lord willing, we are part of that number, brothers. But the elect men under Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to be more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. Yeah, all right, because one day, what's going to happen? The mist is going to hit. I want to jump down here. Everyone, verse 15, everyone that is found shall be thus through. Everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed into pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. All right. This is what's going to happen to a lot of you women. All right. Ravish. What do that mean? Seize, carry off someone by force. We know what that means. We know what that means. Great. All right. When you ravished. You sound worse than great. When a woman gets ravished. All right. This is a part. All of this stuff that's happened is a part of Jacob's trouble, believe it or not, man. All right.
Police are starting to notice a new trend. Recently, they have been busting groups that are stealing large quantities of merchandise, and they say the suspects are in the country illegally. The latest theft unfolded at this Ulta on February 1st. We've obtained video from inside the store that shows two men walk inside, both with distinct white patches hanging from their back pockets.
Two males come in.
Police say
Who do
they
you
have
think is behind all of this going on, all right? Esau, Edom. Let's get it. Joel 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Yeah. The so-called white man, the elites, they're wicked, man. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Yeah. If not, where and who is he? All right. So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. That's why all this wicked shit is popping off. That's why. All right. What is that second address? Let me see. That must be Ecclesiastes. Bear with me 1 second. Ecclesiastes 10, it says, what? A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. Okay? As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all that dwell in. So we have these degenerates, thugs, that's running the world right now. So this is why you have all of this madness going on. It's all orchestrated from Yahweh Shem Yahushua on the left side. All right.
helped steal $2,000 worth of merchandise. They were identified as Albert Turalba Jordan and Caviar Gilarte Campos, both from Venezuela, and police say both entered the U.S. illegally.
They're taking advantage of, coming to the United States and committing these crimes. And being able to disappear to some degree.
West Whiteland Police Detective Scott Pizik has noticed a trend in recent months. He's identified at least 3 of these groups where the suspects cross the border illegally.
Over the last few months, we've had what we call South American theft groups.
The United States saw a surge of illegal crossings at the U.S. southern border, hitting record highs in December before falling a bit in January. Even though the border is nearly 2,000 miles away, police say it's having an impact here. In June, this man was caught on surveillance at Kohl's in Exton. Police say he stole $17,000 worth of merchandise.
And what you think gonna happen when the stores is empty and Esau locked it down? They gonna come in your house. That's gonna be next. And the first is gonna be this. They don't got no problem still. These migrants, they don't have no problem. They're not gonna have no problem coming up in your house getting what they want. Right along with the rest of the people. So that's why it's all hell just gonna break loose, because you're gonna have them in here, you're gonna have regular American citizens, you're gonna have niggas, hey, it's gonna be madness.
The Peruvian national was arrested.
See, this is a part of, the devil coming down with what? Great wrath. All right, letting all these immigrants come in illegally. They thugs, some of them military sleeper cells. Revelation 12:12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And Esau know he's on the clock. That's why he's allowing all this madness to happen. Order of chaos. That means he calls the chaos, he can bring order out of it. Okay?
You can hear officers there.
You see another police officer violently attacked with a machete in New York. And this is going to contribute to the police just saying, fuck it. It ain't worth it. See? And what's going to happen when the police drop? You got more illegal people coming in here from gangs and all type of different walks of life. Okay? Police presence is dropped. But then crime is going up. See?
For cooperation before being viciously attacked.
The elites, they already know what's going on. This is this been a part of the plan. So now I want to come here because we already see. This from Zero Hedge. If you brothers and sisters want to see you read more and go into it, this is it right here. Right. So now we have this right here. Again, the devil knows he has but a short time, right? To the secure DC. See, and this is a part of it. What? And when DC is one of those spots where a lot of those illegals is coming in. The Bowser Pinto plan will not make DC safer. What is they doing? Instead of solutions, Mayor Bowser proposed plan is full of cuts to vital social services. Cutting SNAP, that's food stamps, domestic violence support, homeless prevention and eviction support, emergency rental assistance, traditional support from sheltering to housing programs, youth reentry division programs. These cuts will not improve safety. And this is a lot of this is to get at you, Jake. It's to get at you. All right. And it's all excuse me. It's all through Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because he still got a bone to pick with 2/3 of our people. Let's go here to Isaiah chapter 1. Come on, internet. You're doing good. Let me make some things up. All right, so Isaiah chapter 1, we're going to start at verse 5. What do you say? Why should ye be stricken any more? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. Yeah, that's going into our people. What? Rebellions of God people. Who is God people? The Israelites. All right, this is where a lot of this contributing to Jacob's trouble. All right, that's why it's called Jacob's trouble. But a lot of this is going to fall upon Jake, especially who? The black woman. That's why you women is gonna be humble. You women is y'all gonna go from sugar to shit real. It's gonna go overnight too, guaranteed. Because once the phones go out, y'all done anyway. Because majority of women can't deal without their phone. Bars, they gotta be on the internet. But see that snap, even domestic violence support, they cutting that. Okay, that traditional transitional support from shelter to housing programs. Yeah, I knew somebody in that, a black chick, I was dealing with. A lot of this is aimed at Jake, but a lot of this is gonna hit you black women, man. Guaranteed. All right, verse 6. From the sole of the foot even to the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. Yeah. So this is our people, man. The Lord, like, why should I just stricken you more? I'm just gonna burn you niggas with me. I gotta take you niggas out. I gotta take you niggas out. When you jump down here to the 25th verse, what do it say? It says, Shalaki. Let's go to Isaiah 5. Shalaki. So we still in Isaiah, but it's chapter 5. Come on. All right, Isaiah 5 and verse 25, it says what? Therefore is the anger of the Lord kindled against his people, and he has stretched forth his hand against them, and has smitten them, and the hills did tremble, and their carcasses were torn in the midst of the streets. For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. Right. It's only for this moment in this grace period, and this grace period is really for the 1/3 that's been pulled out of that darkness. Okay, that's that's why when you go here to Isaiah 10, what do it say? When you go to Isaiah 10 and 5, it says, "O Assyrian rod of mine anger, the staff in their hand is mine indignation." So the Lord not shying away from letting us know, hey, when he whooping our ass and whooped our ass, it was him. So the modern day Assyrian is who? The so-called white man. All right. And they come up with these laws and legislations like this. Because when you read down here, check this out. Face cover is criminalized. See, this is a part of it. Any items worn that cover most of the face are now criminalized with detention or arrest as the penalty. This includes, but is not limited to, hoodies, bandanas, and hijabs. See, even in the Islam. All right. The police will be the sole deciders of which face coverings are allowed. Right. So all you niggas walking around with those ski masks on, what they call pushai ski masks, which I don't like them that shit anyway. Because you walk around here, be at 75 degrees outside. Niggas down here be walking with that shit on, looking like robbers. Then they be having on like little gloves and shit. And you already know they up to no good. It be warm and they got on a damn bubble coat. Because you down here in Georgia, you can carry a weapon. You don't need a permit. See? But this is all for Jake. You Jakes. Wearing them damn bandanas. You in a gang, you wear the red, you wear the blue, you wear the gold, the black, white, whatever. They're gonna be able to swoop up on y'all niggas. And you niggas with them masks, I hope they get y'all niggas. Fear is now cause for arrest. Anyone wearing any item that covers most of the face who causes another person to feel afraid can now be arrested regardless of the person's action. So you walk past one of them little Karens, one of them little Beckys, and I'm afraid. She gonna get y'all little niggas locked up. Gatherings of 2 or more people. Criminalized. Jake. All you niggas posted at the liquor store, posted loitering everywhere. You always just out up to no good. Or you can just be, you can have an asshole cop, and it could be 3, so-called black school kids. They can be good kids, and they can just roll up on them. The police can now designate any neighborhood as high risk. And what What neighborhood you think they gonna designate as high risk? Or where you at, Jake? Allowing them to arrest innocent people for gathering in groups of 2 or more. If police suspect they might commit a crime, they can be fined or imprisoned. Right. This is a part of the Lord, his hand stretched out, and that staff in Esau's hand, that's his indignation. All right. That's the Lord indignation. That's why when you go here to let's go here to Deuteronomy 28. All right. Jump down to the curses. That's why in Deuteronomy 28, what the Lord say? Starting at verse 47, it says, because thou servest not the Lord thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. That's what we've been doing. And we've been serving our arch enemy, Esau, Edom, which the Lord shall send against thee. The Lord send these Edomites against us. The Lord is sending this against us. All right. This is the Lord's doing on the left-hand side. In hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. Yeah, and we still got that yoke of iron upon our neck. It's not physical, unless your ass locked up somewhere. But it's not like back in hardcore slavery, but we still got that yoke. We still not free until Yahweh shall come. Until he have destroyed thee, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle fly. What's this Edomite main logo? That eagle. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. And that's these Edomites, the so-called white man don't care if you young or you old. He'll throw a old black woman on the ground if she get mouthy. All right. And you already know the black man is over for you. Don't even think about it. You have no chance. And this is why all of this coming down. And with these covers, that's good, but just imagine you and your homeboys, it's 3 of y'all chilling. Y'all ain't doing much. And the police just want to say, oh, y'all, we thought y'all was going to commit a crime. Active duty status of officers is now secret. The public would no longer be able to know if any officer was found to have engaged in misconduct is still on active duty or not. See? Killing car chase suspects now legal. Police can now kill suspects during car chases. A practice that is currently banned. The police will become the sole decision maker about the life and death, regardless of guilt or innocence. So you niggas, you Kia boys, or you niggas, the police stop you, you get into a high-speed chase, they can just shoot your whip up if this go into effect. See? Body camera restrictions removed. The plan will overturn current police policy that prohibits the police from viewing their own body cam footage before they write statements. This has nothing to do with lowering crime rates. So the plan will overturn current policy that prohibits. So the police can view their own, they can edit it probably. So all them migrants that was getting at the police, guess what? They turn that they get on your ass. They trying to give police more power to just start murking you niggas. Because a lot of them migrants, especially out of the Latino race, they jakes, man. All right. So this is what's happening. All right. And guess what? This is part of the Lord. Slaki is not part of the Lord doing. This is the Lord's doing. All right. This is the Lord's doing. All right. It says his hand is still stretched out. Let me see something. That's pretty much the point. And and check this out. Matter of fact, because when you go to the brothers got it yesterday in Ezekiel 7, it says Ezekiel 7:1, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, also thou son of man, thus said the Lord power unto the land of Israel, And we know Israel is a people before it's a place. Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. And the end has come upon the four corners of the land. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee. Yeah, the Lord, his hand is still stretched out. Like it said in Isaiah the 5th chapter. And will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thy abominations. So this is why Jacob's trouble's coming. Because you wicked ass niggas. Now when you go back here to Isaiah 59, verse 7, it says what? Their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood. Yeah. All right. This is going to you Israelites, man. All right. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity, wasting and destruction are their path. Right. And you are of your father the devil. Because of course we know this Esau. We know Esau is the main nigga. All right. Verse 8. The way of peace they know not, and there's no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths. Whosoever go therein shall not know peace. Right. And that's a lot with you niggas. You know, that's why a lot of us, we don't like nigga shit, man. We don't like you niggas. We can't be around you niggas. For real. And the brothers were saying that, and I 144% agree. That's why a lot of us that's came into this knowledge, even when you was younger, you might have been a kid, a teen, it was a disconnect between you and certain niggas. Now, you didn't have this wisdom, you didn't have this knowledge, you didn't have the maturity, so you tried to fit in. A lot of us, right? Not all of us, but in the spirit, I just feel like a lot of us, it was a disconnect from people in your neighborhood that was niggas. And you know what I mean by niggas. They causing all the trouble, and that's because nigga shit gets celebrated in the so-called black community, man. So you tried to fit in. All right, you tried to do what they do, and it was a disconnect. And a lot of times they knew that you wasn't like them, and they'll tell you, man, you the good kid, or you know, you ain't no thug, you know. It was that disconnect. All right. Because the spirit bear witness with the spirit. Their spirit, you know, a spirit of a demon bear witness with demons. So they know when somebody have a light, a spark. See? But that's why we don't like to be around niggas. And guess what? The Lord is going to judge them what? According to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. Okay? And my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity. Yeah, old, young, babies, everybody gonna get it. But I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and that's because reincarnation. You wondering why a baby got hit with a stray bullet? Well, you don't know what he did in his past life, or he or she. And thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Yup. Thus said the Lord, power and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. See? And end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. Okay. The morning is come unto thee, O thou dwellest in the land. The time is come. The day of trouble is near. Yeah. And it's called Jacob's trouble. And not the sounding again of the mountains. All right. So this is what's happening. All right. And that's pretty much the point. I'm gonna close out with that. All right. So, you know, man. You know, Lord willing. All right. This was edifying to you, brothers and sisters. All right. To the next lesson. Shalom.